Well, the 103rd Dakota Days football game proved to be a little extra festive last weekend. That thanks in part to the Coyotes' 38-0 win over Indiana State. Joining me now to help break down that performance, head coach of South Dakota football, Bob Nielson. Bob, I know you'd been waiting to see a complete four-quarter performance out of your football team. Well, I don't think it gets a whole lot more complete than what you guys put forth here on Saturday.
Well, we certainly played well in all three phases. Kicking game was solid. Thought our coverage was really good. Defensively, continued to build on the effort that we had out at North Dakota or at Northern Colorado, where we played really well against the run, which was what Indiana State wanted to do. Put pressure on the quarterback when we got him into off-schedule situations, and offensively, it was good to see some of those big plays. I think we're a team that's capable of making big plays. We haven't made a lot of them, but those big plays and our consistency in terms of being able to run the football were big offensively.
Yeah, it was clear from the start that you guys really wanted to establish that running game. Why was that such a big part of your game plan on Saturday?
Well, it's always a part of our game plan. The thing that we were able to do is had a couple of run schemes that we were able to execute with a great deal of consistency. Our backs ran really hard, and one of the things I was really pleased with is our perimeter blocking and downfield blocking was dramatically improved from something that we'd focused on through the bye week. And that's why those 30 and 40-yard runs, maybe 2 weeks ago, those kinds of plays were ending up as 8 or 10-yard runs.
Yeah, execution was certainly a key word there, because your guys executed that part of the plan at an extremely high level. You rushed for 310 yards on the day. Now, your quarterback was responsible for nearly half of that. Austin Simmons going for a career-high 138 yards on the ground and those 3 touchdowns. Now, we all know that he's capable of those things, but was it fun to just kind of go out there and turn him loose a little bit?
Yeah, after the game, when I looked at the stats and I saw that he only had 9 carries, I was a little bit shocked because it seemed like he carried the ball a lot, but it was just that his carries were all really effective, and he made a couple of big plays with his feet, a couple of really outstanding runs. I thought our backs ran well. Obviously, the young offensive line continues to improve and opened up some big holes.
Now, speaking of running the football, that is exactly what Indiana State is best at. The Sycamores came in averaging about 217 yards per game on the ground. You hold them to 40. Impressive to say the least, but what can you say about the play of your front seven in this game on Saturday?
Well, we played against a very experienced offensive line that played a bunch of seniors, big physical group, and our guys not only just went toe-to-toe, but they changed the line of scrimmage. We had 11 tackles for loss on the day. That group, I think, has become to solidify itself as well under the new scheme, and we need to continue to be that kind of disruptive front.
11 tackles for loss, as you mentioned, 4 sacks also, so they were disruptive in the passing game as well. And, of course, the shutout always tops off, a great performance, and this was a second consecutive strong performance out of your defense. How much have you seen the confidence of that group grow here over the past couple of games?
A lot. We faced 3 really good offensive football teams the first 3 weeks, and did that over a couple of those weeks with a pretty short secondary roster due to some injuries. Getting those guys back has helped, but I do think there's a part of our guys just playing in the scheme and becoming more confident, everything not seeming like we're doing it for the first time, that has shown up in the last 2 weeks, and we just got to continue to build on that.
Yeah, you got some momentum, no question about it. Now a chance this weekend to even up that record when you go to Springfield, Missouri to take on Missouri State, and we're going to dig into that matchup here with the Bears a little bit later on this week. Until then, thanks for your time, Bob. As always, good luck this weekend.